Hey, beautiful. It's Monique Head here again, relationship coach to marriage-minded women of faith. And I don't get a lot of, but when I speak to a lot of potential clients, I hear that you want a man who's going to be your best friend. Monique, I just want someone who's my best friend. And so today I want to ask you, should your man be your best friend? And my thought is probably not. Here's why. Now, let me just lay sort of a foundational framework. You do want someone that you actually like. Not that you love, but someone that you actually like. And someone that, who is a good friend for you, someone that you trust, someone that you feel there's loyalty, and someone that you can see yourself building a life with, someone that you can be completely unsatisfied with that person as they are today. If nothing ever changed for you, could you accept that person and not tolerate them? Because there's a difference between accepting the man and tolerating him. And what I come to know is that a lot of the women that I speak to in the past, they have tolerated men. And so, of course, it's not going to really work in your favor. So this is where you get to be in choice. Now, when it comes to having should you and your man be best friends? Well, the problem that I see with that, number one, is that it does sort of create this sense of entitlement. And this is where women can turn to really emasculate and sort of feminize men, because there's so much that we want to talk about. We women are more detailed oriented creatures, and we like to talk. We want to know the details. We like to just get everything and talk about everything. You want somebody to take down your hair and comb your hair and do your toes and all this stuff. Well, I don't know about taking down the hair, but maybe having your man polish your toes could be very, very romantic for you. In my own experience, the men who I have been the best of friends with, there was really less of a romantic lover feeling and more of a brother feeling. And that doesn't work for me. So if that's something that will work for you, know who you are and know where you are and be fine with that. But if that's not going to work for you, where you want someone who is both compatible and exciting, who is your most perfect match, then you do want to have someone who's a friend. But really, the solution for you is to cultivate a sisterhood. Because if your man is your best friend, a part of that, and I wrote it down, a part of that is that, number one, if you want to tell him everything that's going on with you and your day and all this other stuff, he can be directly impacted by what you're saying. And so some of that allure that you have can sort of diminish because um, the mystique is lost. Remember that warmth is what will attract people to you. That mystique and that mysteriousness is sort of what will keep them engaged. And so if they know everything about you, and not to say you want to hold any secrets, but if everything that comes across your mind comes across your lips and all of this stuff, it can really diminish that aspect of your femininity and that aspect of attraction. So, the beauty is that men like to get to know you. You have a gift offering that men can unwrap and unravel with care, with tenderness, with love. And so you present yourself as a gift. And so think about that, right? So the solution is that you want to cultivate a sisterhood because you want to get you some really good confidants, women who can support you, women who can stand in agreement with you, women who can um, not be impacted by what you're saying, especially if you're talking about your relationship or how it's going in the dating world. Because if you talk about that with the man, number one, if you talk about that with the man, because I know I used to, I used to do this. I used to talk about my past relationships with the man in my life, and not that he necessarily saw me as a hoe, but he was probably like, "Monique, what are you talking about? Like, you need to get yourself together because you're all over the place." So that's, it just depends. I don't recommend that your man, that you have this idea that he's going to be your best friend. Sure, it can grow into that over time. But my understanding of best friends is that you share everything, you do everything, and you have to have your life. One of my mentors says that you definitely want to keep your life even though he's in it. This is really important for you so that you can learn how to love without losing yourself. All right, so I hope that this information is beneficial. If you disagree or you agree, just go ahead and leave a comment. I'd love to read it. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about how you can be the woman who gets everything that she wants, especially for men, go ahead and click on the link below, or maybe it's on the side here. I don't know. But I want to offer you a complimentary video series that will give you an introduction to who I am, the work that I do, but also helping you to stand in your own femininity and your own influence, because you influence men more than they influence you. Okay? My name is Monique Head. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.